Well, good Wednesday afternoon, everybody. Meteorologist Greg Majeski back with you here in the North Georgia Majeski Weather Studios with your weather update here on your December the 3rd, 2025. Well, things looking pretty good here across North Georgia. Once we get the clouds out of here, a lot of sunshine, although still a bit on the cool side. But don't get used to it, as we're going to have the clouds coming back at us again for tomorrow with another round of rain. And it looks like the unseasonably cool temperatures will continue straight into next week. Now, before we get into this full 7-day update, if you're new here on the YouTube channel and you live anywhere across North Georgia, please consider this part of your YouTube feed. It's real easy. All you got to do is hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell so you're alerted on future content. If you ever have a weather-related question, please post it down below. And again, the service is free, so come on board and join us. Okay? All right, let's go take a live look here in Blue Ridge as we're looking at plenty of sunshine, a few high clouds out there, not looking bad. Take a look at this shot here at Brasstown Bald, a gorgeous afternoon. A lot of blue skies out there, looking pretty good indeed here across North Georgia. Local radar looking all clear, expected to remain that way, although we will expect a few showers to kind of try to creep up from the south as we go later into tomorrow afternoon, so watch out for that. Satellite picture showing us a lot of clear skies here across North Georgia. Got some clouds over here in East Georgia into the Carolinas, but we got this one mass of clouds that are going to be coming back at us as we go in toward tomorrow and eventually bringing us some rain, especially going into your Friday. Now, let's look at your regional perspective. Again, temperatures today going to be in and around 50 degrees, plus or minus 2 degrees, but it's generally going to be on the cool side for this afternoon. And as we look at our model data here, we're going to see, again, waves of rain coming at us. This is going to be very similar to what we saw in the last rain event, where I think the heavier rain chance is going to be down here toward the south of the metro area. So initial showers coming in on Thursday, and then the main rain really kind of coming in as we go into Friday morning. Look at that. A lot of rain here across the area. Yeah, a little wintry mix up across Rabun County, maybe a little bit in there, but that will be very brief as we go into the early morning hours on Friday. So we'll have to watch that up there toward Clayton and over toward areas toward Blairsville. And then this moves on out. But again, the heaviest rain looks like they're down to the south of the metro area. And it looks like this will continue to move on off. And then maybe we have some residual showers continuing on Saturday. So right now, your rainfall totals here taking us right until 7 o'clock on Friday is generally keeping our rainfall amounts, I'd say, anywhere from a ½ inch to 3/4 inch up here. Anywhere south of Metro Atlanta will be 1 inch plus the way it's kind of lining up for right now. All right, so let's go ahead and take a look at our forecast maps here as we go through the next 7 days. Again, kind of watch that timestamp there on top as we kind of go through this. As we're going to be watching that rain coming at us as we go in toward late Thursday. So got a few showers late Thursday afternoon and really picking up going into Thursday night and into Friday. So definitely a wet period there. We're also going to have this easterly wedge in place. So that means it's going to be just a raw day here across the area. You know, these wedges were a little bit stronger. We'd be really worried about an icing event, but we're just not quite cold enough to see that just yet. Saturday, maybe a few showers there, and then continuing into Sunday with some very low rain chances. But going into next week, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, looking pretty good here with high pressure and control. And we'll see a bit of a modification of that air going toward Wednesday before another cold shot comes down toward the end of the week. All right, so here's our forecast here for tomorrow. Mostly cloudy skies there in Gainesville. Again, areas down, say, from Metro Atlanta south. Might see a few showers creeping up here later in the day. Looking at your overnight lows tonight, again, upper 20s, low 30s. Cloud cover is going to really play a factor here, and we really don't know how that's going to line up here until we get to tonight. But again, some scattered frost expected in the morning. Daytime highs tomorrow, mostly upper 40s and low 50s here across the area. Again, it could rule out a late shower coming in from the south, especially down toward Douglasville, Marietta, over toward Lawrenceville as those showers start to work up from the south. Region looking like this: 44 in Nashville, 49 with rain in Jackson, 58 in Destin with rain, 61 in Savannah, 52 over into Charlotte. Next 7 days, here we go. Again, it's just a damp, raw, nasty day there on Friday with temperatures in the 40s with cold rain. Maybe some residual rains there on Saturday and on Sunday. Just a weak system kind of passing on through. Should dry out on Monday and then kind of chilly on Tuesday, 49-30, back up to 54-35 on Wednesday. And again, we're tracking another cold shot there toward the end of the week. And then beyond that, that's when I suspect as we go toward the middle of the month, we'll get a little bit of a break from the cold weather, and we're either going to be at or a little bit above normal, I think, as we go into the second half of the month. That's what I'm anticipating for right now, and that could linger into Christmas Day. You just can't hold this negative cold pattern we're in right now for more than a few weeks, and we kind of get this moved in the last week in November, so I'm expecting sometime around the 15th we should see things begin to change a little bit. All right, again, appreciate you guys checking us out here on the YouTube channel. Please hit that subscribe button and become part of our family. All right, that's y'all's update. Y'all be good, stay safe, and we'll see you tomorrow. You guys have a great day. Bye-bye.